Welcome back to Rothgar Gaming. This is Rothgar, and today we're going to play a little bit more Minecraft on the Basement's Patreon server. Last episode, we went to a woodland mansion. We did some AFKing at that villager breeder, which I was clearly just doing again, and we built a new shop over at the DSC headquarters in the new shopping area. It was a pretty packed episode. This episode, I believe we're going to stick close to the base. I've got a lot of projects that need some attention here, but most importantly, I feel like I've outgrown my storage situation that I've got here, and also my furnace array that is here. It's kind of lacking. I find myself needing a better solution for smelting up items than the furnace array that I currently have. So we're going to clean up a little bit. I'll do most of that off camera, and then I'm going to get to work. Let's see what I can do. Alright, so I've begun setting up for the next leg of this storage. These are not what I'm going to put here. I don't need this much storage space for terracotta, but they're just what I had on hand, and I wanted to get a placeholder down. But basically what I'm going to do is this bi-level storage sorter. I'm going to build another branch of it over on kind of mirrored here on the other side, which means I need to just double down on all this redstone back here. Yeah, I've got a lot of work to do on this, but the first thing I'm going to have to do for it is break apart the hopper line that's in this wall here. Yeah, okay, let's take that down. Okay, so I've got a ton of shulkers just lying about my base. Some are empty, like this guy, and most of them are either full or close to full of lots of stuff that need to get into the storage unit. But unfortunately, I don't have a great way to do that, so that's what I'm going to focus on first, actually, is building a shulker unloader that I can put at the entrance to the storage. Okay, so the basic premise of this, what I'm going to be doing is, let's see, the basic concept of this is there's going to be a dispenser like this that will be collecting all of the random shulkers, and the dispenser will pop it down onto a hopper that feeds into a chest just like this. And obviously this is a very dumbed down version of what's going to be going on, but the hopper, when it pops the shulker out, it'll go directly into the hopper will empty into the chest. So I need a way for the hopper to or the shulker itself to give a signal when it's done getting items out. So when the shulker is done or when the hopper is emptied. So and I'm going to use the redstone signal that is coming out of that to power a piston that will break the shulker and put it into the system, and then also power the dispenser to produce the next shulker. So it's gonna, this is a very basic version of it, but shulkers go in that top chest, get fed into the dispenser, and spit out here. I could put a comparator out of this, and that'll tell me, if I toss something in, you see that right there. Yeah, when you put anything into a hopper, it gives a redstone signal out. So I'm going to do a little experimenting and see what I can do. So I'm on like iteration number 20 or so, trying to figure a good way to do this. I think I'm onto something. I'm going to take the redstone signal out of the shulker itself. I think that's more reliable, and when the shulker is emptied, it'll no longer produce a signal. And yeah, we're going to go ahead and put the, I think I've got the redstone worked out at this point. I'm going to put a piston facing inward here. The eventual design, I'm going to have like glass or some kind of solid block or transparent block, and some kind of block in front to keep the shulkers from popping out. But I believe this should work. I think I've got it set up right now. So I'm going to put a button on over here because I don't want the dispenser to just be popping out whenever a shulker gets in. I want it to be deliberate. And yeah, I think this is going to do it. Let me try again. And that'll break it when it's empty. Yeah, and another one should spit out when it's got it. All right, so let's test it. I'm going to go ahead and toss one in, and let's see what we got. Oh yeah, let's put some netherrack in there. Okay, yeah, let's see if this works. Pretty excited. All right, so that should break, and then, oh, it didn't work. All right, more testing. Okay, so I've done a little bit more research, and honestly, I was very close. I had one little thing wrong with how my redstone was set up. But I also, while I was doing some research, I found a tutorial that had a shulker unloader that had some extra features that what I was building wouldn't have. And I really liked it a lot. So I'm going to go ahead and use that. The channel I was watching was called Skippy 6 Gaming, and there will be a link to the tutorial down in the description. But yeah, this is where I'm going to build that. Now that I have it working over there, I'm just going to and the space that I have here is kind of awkward, so I'm going to build it in a mirror image of what it was right on top of my item entry. Alright, now that that is cleared out, I can start putting in the actual apparatus. We're going to go ahead and put in one hopper feeding into this, and on top of that is going to be the input chest for the whole system. That's not where I'm going to be putting in the shulkers, but that's for just actual storage items. If I have things that I want to manually put in, I would put them into that. And the chest next to it over here is going to be for the actual shulkers. That's where they're going to be going to whenever they're empty. So they both need a hopper feeding into them. And then on this side, this chest needs a hopper feeding into this, and then a hopper that goes across there. Okay, I just realized that this is a pretty tall contraption that I'm putting together, and I'm already at the top of my platform, so I'm gonna have to build a higher platform above it to get to there. I want to make sure I'm using the same design language, so let me take a look at what I'm building. Okay, so up and up and up, and up and up, and this is the perfect height. Okay, and I gotta go make some more stairs, and well, lots of things really. Okay, so platform is coming along. We're gonna go ahead and block this off. I want this to look like this input section to just be the chests. I don't want you to actually see the contraption back here. Yeah, so this is where you're going to drop off the shulkers. Ooh, I can jump pretty high still, so that's good. Yeah, we'll drop the shulkers in here. I've got a bunch of shulkers that have like 15 items in them. And then what needs to go here is not that, actually. Sorry, get that back. I need to put a piston there. So let's put the block here to stop anything from accidentally falling into that one. And then let's put a piston here. Yeah, okay. And then a comparator is going to go on top of this hopper right here, like that. Yeah, okay, good. And that will be what reads and sends the signal into the contraption. This button will be a start. When you hit the button, it should begin the process, and it'll end when there's no more shulkers in the system. The glass will keep the shulkers from glitching out in places. I think this is good. Let's give it a try. And nothing. Okay, back to the drawing board. Okay, so I figured out what was wrong. I had not put one piece of redstone in the back. And there we go, draining. That is 2. That is 3. Okay, this looks like it's working just fine. I like it. And that is 4. Okay. There's one more in there, and that is the one. Let's go check it out. This chest should have 4 shulkers, and there should be 1 in the hopper behind it, because that hopper gets locked whenever there's nothing moving forward. Oh, there's only 3.
Why are you the way that you are?
Huh. Gonna have to do some more testing. So I figured out what the problem was, and it really is just a simple thing. I've done a lot of testing, and it was, honestly, it's the amount of items that were in those shulkers. One of them only had like 2 items. And I do need more than that. It's not going to work out properly when I do that. I can't put empty shulkers, and I can't put anything that has less than 16, I think is the smallest amount that worked. So this is going to be fine. All right, now I need to build the connector between the 2 areas for my storage. I have already put in all the chests and hoppers back here. This is a crazy expensive project, by the way. Didn't realize how expensive this project was going to be as far as wood and iron goes, but that's fine. Iron's not a problem for me right now, and wood's free. Just go out and get it. I really do need to make a wood farm though, because I'm running low on wood. But the next step is going to be, I've already broken the line that connects the top to the bottom here. Now I need to connect the 2 sides together. So I need to bring this line all the way back, all the way over to this side right here, and then we connect. I'm going to put more light in here just in case. I know not too many things would be able to spawn. All right, so drops from things like enemies will go on the bottom row over there. I've moved a few things around, but I don't think I like it. I'm going to put the ice back on the other side. I don't know what to put in that space. Maybe bone blocks. I don't know, but I'll figure it out. The ice needs to go back on the other side, though, I'm pretty sure. The best part about a 1 wide tileable piece of redstone circuitry is that to build it out, all you have to do is drag and drop. This is nice. Okay, I need to put some actual redstone on it now. Oh, I don't have any. Let me go grab some redstone. And there we go with the redstone. So it's going to be this row, 1 more up, and I also, and I need to go get the glass next. I've got that. All right, and now for the pistons will go across here, and I'm almost done. I do need to put redstone torches on all the pistons, and I don't have obsidian. I need to go grab a piece of that. And there's the obsidian, and we are we're not done. I forgot the redstone back here, and I also forgot the observers. Let's put all of these down. And turn that one off. Okay, just have to copy this redstone above myself, and I will be good to go. And with that, we are done with the redstone. Okay, this is shaping up pretty well. I left myself some extra room on the other side if I want to do another section. I don't think there's really anything else that I need this much storage for, but it's always good to know it's there if I need it. There's a couple things I'll probably move around. All right, so the other thing I said I wanted to work on was a furnace array, but I want a really big furnace array, and with that I need a lot of fuel. And for fuel, I think the best option is going to be Kelp Farm. So what I'm doing right now, I just built a platform to put the farm on. I'm going to build a giant industrial kelp farm. It's big and honking. And this is going to feed directly into a 16 furnace array that will continually smelt the kelp into dried kelp, which I can then use as fuel for the actual kelp farm. And you notice I turned my texture pack back on that has the locations here. I wanted to see the chunk borders for my storage area because, I need one more right there. 4 in the middle, yeah. I wanted to see the chunk borders for my storage area because I have a feeling the redstone's going to break on that if I get too far away from it, and I believe I'm right. So I should have done a little bit better work on placement of the redstone. You'll notice I'm breaking some chunk borders on this project as well, but I'm a lot less worried about that. This is just redstone firing a piston. That's stuff that's getting like mixed into other stuff if I do that one wrong. So time will tell if that works. But the basic premise of this, this is a pretty standard kelp farm. It's going to be an array of this observers with pistons under them up. I think I'm going to do probably 6 high, and that's 16 across times 2. So this is a lot. Wow, this is another really expensive contraption that I'm putting together today. I'm wasting a lot of resources putting this together. But yeah, so the pistons are gonna fire whenever the redstone or whenever the observer sees that the kelp has grown, and I'm not doing it just straight across because realms are laggy, and the less fires that happen, the better. So I'm gonna do it more targeted fires here. All right, so I ran out of pistons, I ran out of wood, need to do a little more collecting, and I will get right back to work. Awesome. You know, I was also out of redstone dust. Luckily, I have a ton of redstone ore, so we're going to go ahead and just mine up a bunch of that. And I guess while I'm at it, probably heal this pickaxe quite a bit as well, which is nice. I love mending. Fortune 3 pickaxe is getting me just a ton of redstone, which is wonderful. All right, so let's put this to good use. Gotta go fill in all the gaps. All right, let me get myself back up here. I really should have thought about this while I was building the thing. The redstone should have been going in as opposed to having to come back and put it in now. Now I've got to like pillar my way up and drop redstone into all the crevices here. Okay, so I'm over 50% done with the redstone, which is okay. It's going faster than I thought it would, but you know, every time I fall, I've got to climb all the way back up, and it's just, oh. Okay, so I'm done with all of that. Redstone is in place. Now all seriously, like, this is the 90th time I've fallen down on this project. Anyway, redstone's all in place. The pistons, the observers, everything's in place. Now I just need to put glass on the front side of this. I need to put a glass wall up right here to keep the water in, and then of course I need water and kelp. Oh, and a collection system. Got to build the collection system for this as well. All right, let's do it. Okay, the glass wall is up. This is just, you know, my step ladder to get back up to the top. This will all be removed once I am done with the project, but for now, this is my kelp farm. The collection system is going to go right here. Going to be an ice line, 7 long and then 8 long under that, with a hole at the end of it. That's the full 16 length of the farm, and the kelp will just kind of come down here with a water stream. All right, so that's all done. Let's drop the water stream in as well. And there we go. This will go down these 7 and drop a row, and then go down these 8, and then everything will just fall down into this hole. And there will be a hopper in the floor down there that will lead into the array that I'm going to build of furnaces. So great. I need to put some more glass on this wall. It needs to be 2 higher and all the way across to stop anything from getting over the top. So let's go ahead and do that. Ooh, I'm flying. Ooh, that was kind of scary. All right. Okay, once I get that all built up, I just need to put some more glass. Okay, the next step is putting in these signs across this water stream. The reason for that is there's going to be a water stream on top of the farm itself that leads to this collection unit, and I don't want that stream to intermingle with this one and create an infinite water source. Alright, so farm is just about done. I've got the collection system Well, I haven't actually built the chute yet, but I've got the drop support system over there done. Only thing really left to do is putting in these half slabs. Now, the reason for these half slabs, I'm going to build water sources from the bottom all the way up to the half slab. So this place is going to be completely full of water, and then I'm going to put water streams on this ledge here that flow down. They'll flow all the way across to where those wooden signs are over there. Wow, I almost made it to the top of my base with this. Yeah, this is going to be fun. All right, you know how I said fun? Maybe that was the wrong word. Tedious might have been the right word, because now we're going to make water, which, you know, in the real world that would be pretty awesome if you could do, but in Minecraft all it takes is 2 water sources next to each other with 1 space in between to create infinite water sources. So now this entire bottom area is water, just to do it all the way up. Okay, water is in place. The system flows across to the collection flows down to this hole, and this hole, ow, drops to right there. All right, time to build. No, let's put in the kelp, I think, next. Kelp it is. So kelp goes on basically every surface here. We're just gonna go straight across. Kelp, kelp, kelp. Hey, why am I... Oh, can kelp not go on the light? I thought kelp could grow on anything underwater. Dang. Alright, goodbye light. That's fine. Ruins my symmetry, but whatever. Let's just break this out and break my heart. Put the kelp on the stupid rock, because it can grow on rocks apparently, but not on the sea lanterns. It's even in the dumb name, sea lantern. It's part of the sea. The kelp should grow. Anyway, whatever. Let's put the kelp in. Once I've got the kelp down on all of these, the kelp grows crazy fast. So this is gonna start going off soon. Now, maybe I should have waited to put the kelp in until after I'd built the collection system. C'est la vie. I've already started. There it is. First one's already broken. Okay, so here is the tube. Tube is complete. Just dig my way back down. So now all the kelp is falling into this hole, which is taking it down to the room below, which in this room I'm going to have right here and across the top a furnace array to burn this kelp. So let's go ahead and do that. Alright, so we need to put a hopper facing down right here, thusly. Okay, perfect. Now the kelp will fall into that hopper and get picked up along with a piece of glass, apparently. Yeah, let's find that. There it is. Okay, I've got so much. This thing is shooting kelp out at an alarming rate. Alright, so I've got to break all this down. I need to make a row of hoppers that go across the top here that feed going toward that wall over there. And here it is, thusly. Alright, now under this is going to be another row of hoppers that feed straight down and pull out of these hoppers, and they're going to be going into a row of furnaces, and I'll put the furnaces in first. There's the last furnace, and now we got to put hoppers into these furnaces, and then we just have one more row of hoppers, and the last row of hoppers attached to the bottom of the furnaces will pull the dried kelp out as it happens, which is nice, and feed it all the way down to that first one where I'll put a chest. Alright, let's see what we can do here. So we're going to go ahead and use cold start. The whole point of this is that I'll never have to worry about fuel again, but to start I don't have any fuel. So we're going to use some coal. I'll just drop a quarter stack into every single one of these furnaces, and as you can see I've already got kelp to the 6th furnace out, so this is filling up at a crazy rate. And, you know, it's a stack per furnace plus 5 stacks per hopper above it. There's a lot of kelp already in this system. So this is going to probably do all of my needs for... Whoa, there's that witch again. I got to find that witch. That witch is living here rent-free since I've started this base. Okay, let's see. You know, it's only been a couple moments here and I've already got 50 dried kelp. Let's make... Yeah, let's make a crafting table and keep it just down here because I'm going to need one down here anyway to actually craft all the kelp into kelp blocks. You know, here for now is fine. And all right, 5 kelp blocks. So here we go. Self-perpetuating fuel already started. And just imagine how much fuel I'm going to be getting once all of the furnaces are running at the same time. I mean, this is there. You know, since I've started talking, there's another 25. Wow. Okay. So I've got 8 blocks of dried kelp. Yeah, this is going to do just fine. All right, let's put all this back in there. I'm excited. This is going to be really good. I'm not going to have to worry about furnaces anymore. So I think that's where we're going to call it for the day. This system is already working really well. If you want to take a look up here, just see all the kelp that's plopping up to the top there. You can just see it continually falling down that chute. This is going to work out super good. Well, guys, thank you so much for watching. This has been Rothgar with Rothgar Gaming. If you enjoyed the episode, please leave a like, and if you really liked it, please consider subscribing. Again, thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.